Hello, welcome to the Antisocial Club. I'm Diamond Alexis. Today I'm going to be showing y'all how to make my winter ruffle hat. It's going to be super simple, super easy. It's not going to take long. It doesn't take long. If you know how to do the regular ruffle hat, this should be really, really easy. But yeah, these are all the things you'll need, and let's get started. First, we're going to start off by doing a slip knot. So we're just gonna do a slip knot. I like to do these a little longer because it's such a thick yarn. So that's what we're gonna do. Ignore my finger, I cut it. So sorry. So after you make a slip knot, you want to chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into this very first stitch, the very first stitch on the chain, and we're gonna chain 9. We're gonna double crochet 9 into this one stitch. The chain you did, we're gonna count that one as 1. So this very first chain that you did, we're gonna count that as 1. The double crochet you just did, that's 2. You're gonna go into that same stitch. This is 3. And remember, you want to do 9. So that's 3. I'm gonna go into that same stitch again. This is 4. Go into it again. 5, 8, 9. And then what I'm gonna do is pull this a little bit, and then I'm gonna go in again and do 9. This is our 9th double crochet. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're going to slip stitch into the top of the chain that we did at the very beginning. So this is the chain that we did at the very beginning. You're gonna do a slip stitch into the very top of that. So you're gonna go through, pull through both of them, and then we're gonna pull this tight. So it'll look like that. It almost looks like a little flower. Super cute. You're gonna chain 3. You're gonna do a double crochet in this very same stitch connected to the chain 3. So you're gonna do a double crochet in that stitch. So in the very next stitch, which is this one for my fingers, you're gonna do 2 double crochets. You're gonna put 2 double crochets in there. So that's 1. Go into that same stitch right there. You're gonna do another double crochet. So that's 2. So you have 2 double crochets in that same stitch. And you're gonna do that all the way around. So you're gonna put 2 in each stitch all the way around. So that's 2, 2. You're gonna put 2 in the next one, 2 double crochets. Next one, you're gonna put 2 double crochets. Very last stitch, you're gonna go in, do 2 double crochets, and then 2 double crochets again. So that's 2 in each stitch. So you have the chain 3 that we did at the beginning. Ooh, I cannot talk. We have the chain 3 we did at the beginning. Then you have the double crochet you did in that same stitch. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and 16. So you should have 16 total. 16 is including the chain 3 that we did. This does not count as a stitch. So if it's connected to this chain 3, that is not a stitch. So after you get 16, you have to make sure you have 2 in each stitch all the way around. You make sure, yeah. So you're going to go to the top of the chain 3, which is this is the very top. You're gonna do a slip stitch. Just a cute little slip stitch, and let me measure it for y'all. So this measures out to 4 inches. So just in case you want to do a different hook size, or if you want to do, you know, a different yarn, like, it doesn't matter. This yarn is what makes it fluffy, but if you want to use a different hook, this is what the measurement comes out to. So if you get to your second row, it needs to be at least somewhere around the 4 inches. So after this row, this is the second row, so we're on the third row. You're going to chain 3 again. You're going to do a double crochet in that same stitch connected to the chain 3 we just did. So you're going to do a double crochet in that same stitch. So that's the chain 3, that's the double crochet. In the next stitch, you're going to do 1 double crochet. So see, there's only 1 in there. There's this 1 in this stitch. You're going to go into the very next stitch. You're going to put 2 double crochets. So you're going to do 2. So that's 1. That's 1 double crochet. You're going to go back into that same stitch connected to the double crochet we just did. You're going to go back in and do 2 double crochets. So now we have 2 double crochets. So remember, put a double crochet in the same stitch as the chain 3. You're going to go to the next stitch, you're going to do 1 double crochet, and then you're going to go to the next stitch and you're going to do 2 double crochets. So that's 1 and there's 2 in the same stitch. You're going to go to the next stitch, which is right here, and you're going to do 1 double crochet. You're going to go to the very next stitch and you're going to do 2 double crochets in that same stitch. So that's 1. And you're going to do 2. So that's 2. So you're going to do 1, 2, 1, 2. You're going to do 1 in the next stitch. Go to the next stitch. You're going to do 2 double crochets. And you're basically going to do that all the way around. So you should end on 2 double crochets. And then remember, this is not a stitch. If it's connected to this chain that we did at the very beginning, then you know it's not a stitch. So this is not connected, but this one is. So it's not a stitch. So you're going to go to the top of that chain 3 that we did at the beginning, and we're going to do a slip stitch into it. Just like that. So let me measure this for y'all. So before it was 4 inches, now we're at 6 inches. And so counting the stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So we have 23 at this point. And remember, let me see, I can zoom in. So you have this chain 3 that we did at the very beginning. Then you have the double crochet that we did in that same stitch. The next one you have 1 double crochet. In the next stitch you have 2, and the next stitch you have 1 double crochet, and the next stitch you have 2 double crochet, and you're going to continue that 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2 all the way around, and you should end on 2 double crochets in this very last stitch. So for the 4th row, we're not going to do any increasing. We're going to chain 3. You're going to put a double crochet in the same stitch that's connected to the chain 3. You're going to do a double crochet just like how we did at the previous rows. And then this time we're going to do 1 double crochet in each stitch all the way around. So in the next stitch you're going to do 1 double crochet. So that's 1. you're gonna go to the next stitch, you're gonna do 1 double crochet, you're gonna go into the next stitch, you're gonna do 1 double crochet, next stitch, 1 double crochet, and you're just gonna do that all the way around, just 1 double crochet in each stitch. So again, remember this is not a stitch, so we're gonna, what am I looking for? I'm gonna slip stitch into the top of the chain. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. Once you get to the 4th row, you wanna do it until you get to 8 rows. You would do it till you get to 8 rows. If you get to 8 rows, if it's too big, take a row out, or however many rows you need to take out. If it's too small, add some more rows. Also too, this is very stretchy. So it should stretch out. That's why I like I said, I would recommend trying it on as you're working. You should always try on your work as you're working, just to make sure you're doing it to your measurements. But like I said, if you need to, like I said, we're gonna do 4 more rows to get to 8 rows in total. If it's too big, take some rows out or take a row out. If it's too small, add some more rows. Okay, so we finished with this row. We're gonna slip stitch into the top of the chain. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's row 8. This is what it looks like so far. And remember, it does stretch. So you can go over your head. That's what it looks like. So after you chain 3 for the next row, what we're going to do is we're going to do 4 double crochets in each stitch. We're going to count this one as 1. So we're going to do 3. So 1 double crochet. We're going to go back into that same stitch. That's 3. I said 1. 1, 2, 3. But if you count this, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4. You're gonna go into the next stitch. You're gonna do 4. So that's 1. Go into the same stitch. You're gonna do 2. That's 2. Same stitch. 3 double crochets. Next, the same stitch. You're gonna do 4. So you have 4 in that same stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4 double crochets. This one you have the chain 3, and then you have 3 double crochets. So that'll be 4, 4, and then you're gonna go into the next stitch. You're gonna do 4 again, and you're gonna do 4 all the way around in each stitch. So 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we did the 4 in the last stitch. So we're going to slip stitch into the top of the chain from the beginning. Chain 3, and this time in this row, this is the very last row, you're going to do 3 double crochets in each stitch. So it's 2, and then 3. So remember, we're going to count the chain 3 we did. So that's 1, 2, 3. And the next stitch, you're going to do 3. It's 2. This is 3. So there's 3. Next stitch, 3. And you're just going to do that all the way around. You're going to put 3 in each stitch. Okay, so this is the last one. And what you're gonna do, you do one more. You're gonna just slip stitch, of course, into the top of the chain. And I like to chain one and end it off. You're gonna cut. I like to cut it a little longer, so we're gonna cut it to about right here. Oh, and you just pull that through. And there you have the hat. This is the right side. This is the wrong side. The wrong side should have the string on the inside. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna just take our darning needle and feed this through like so. And that is the finished hat. I don't know if y'all can see it. I'll insert a video, of course, of the finished product on the mannequin head in the sunlight. So this is the finished look.